There is a new machine in Lucha Underground, and his name is Cage. Welcome back, everyone. This is Jason. This video is going to be doing my review of Lucha Underground number 10. And this episode certainly does get a 10 from me to start off. Gotta say that. Um, and I'm still amazed to see how much action they put in each episode. It just absolutely floors me. Some other companies can seriously take a lesson from these guys. So let's get started. We start out with a backstage, or not backstage, from a scene from Dario Cueto's office. He's got Phoenix sat down and he's talking to him about taking out Prince Puma now that he's the new Lucha Underground champion. Apparently, Dario Cueto does not like the fact that Prince Puma is champ, and he's, I guess he's at odds now with Conan. So, even Conan is kind of like riding that fine line between, good guy and bad guy. Prince Puma is still a fan favorite nonetheless. And even though this is taking place, the main event for Phoenix versus Prince Puma, Phoenix is still a fan favorite as well. I don't consider this a heel turn by any means. But yeah, knowing that this is Lucha Underground's, Lucha Underground's first title defense of Prince Puma, main eventing the show, you knew it was going to be a good match. So that's what we got in the first segment. Him telling Phoenix he wants to take out Prince Puma. Then we get into a four-way elimination match between four new guys that we have not seen before, and yet one of them is a highly promoted over the course of the last few weeks. Cage. The four guys are Arhanus, Angelico, Aerostar, and Cage, of course. And by the looks of it, how they promoted this particular match, it looked like it was going to be, instead of like a four-way match, it was going to be like a squash match, like a 1 versus 3, similar to Ryback taking all the younger, smaller guys on, something like that. And it really wasn't that at all. I was pleasantly surprised. This was not a squash match at all. They all three other guys did start to go against Cage, but then it was a pretty even throughout the whole thing up until the very end, when Cage really started to lay waste to these guys. He took out Arhanus with it was like a pump handle into a sit-down slam, and took out Aerostar and Angelico with tornado clotheslines. It was kind of like a clothesline from hell. Man, this guy has so much power, and he's so jacked. It's crazy. Really made a statement in the ring with this match, and he made a statement at the end of the match saying, "I'm not a man. I'm a machine." Yeah, this match even garnered some "This is awesome" chants and an uncensored "Holy shit" chant. So that is one nice thing about this show. They don't hold anything back. They let the crowd react how they're going to react, and it's nice to see. It's PG, but it's borderline. Next we had Chavo sitting in the ring, getting booed, and he says he wants to call out Blue Demon Jr. to apologize to him. And it's like, oh, well, maybe Chavo's turning over a new leaf. He's still, he gets booed, and yet he still gets cheered out of respect from all the fans. But so he calls out Blue Demon Jr. because Blue Demon Jr. Screwed him out of his chance at the Lucha Underground Championship. And he sits him down in the middle of the ring, and then he just starts to, call him a liar. He's like, I should have unmasked you, and just going on and on and on. And as he's talking to him with his back turned to him, first of all, you don't turn your back to Blue Demon Jr. That's something we learned really quick in this episode. Slowly pulled out the brass knuckles from his pocket, and he's about to turn around and nail Blue Demon Jr. And he misses and just gets Blue Demon Jr. gets a couple chair shots in on Chavo before taking off. So is this the end of this feud? It looks like it could be for now. I don't think it is, though. I think this is still going to go on. I think it's going to slowly build into something bigger, maybe introduce some more characters into this rivalry. We'll see where it goes. But for what it's worth, that was fun to see. Chavo got his up and comings. Next, we had a Part 3 match. Part 3 meaning we already had two matches between King Cuerno and Drago. And this is a rivalry that's it's been going on for a while, and this is the third match. And these two, you knew they were going to put on a hell of a show. They even introduced some chairs and tables. In fact, this one ended in a draw. It was a count out. But Drago put Cuerno on a table and then ran up the stairs, up over to one of the corner, I guess, offices or whatever, and jumped off, putting himself and Cuerno through the table, and then that was it. That was the end of the match because they got counted out and nobody was getting up. In fact, it looked like Drago smashed his face on the ground at the end of the match going through the table. So, not a not a happy ending, but obviously left the fans happy with the action. So we'll see where this goes. This is another rivalry that I think is far from over. Last but not least, we have the main event, Prince Puma versus Phoenix. And these two young high flyers, this was not as crazy of a match as I thought it was going to be. It was slow-paced, yet still with a lot of action. No complaints. And Puma retained, kept his championship, and just as the match ended, Cage came in and just devastated him, and obviously making a huge statement that he wants to be a contender for this championship. Now, it'll be interesting to see if Guedo makes him earn it, or if he's just going to give it to him right away. How often are they going to have Prince Puma defend his championship? That's one thing that I don't think they should have him do it like on a weekly basis, because I think that'll make the championship stale. I think they should do it like maybe, every few episodes, to whether it's, either someone undeserving or a non-title shot. It'll still be great to see Prince Puma in the ring nonetheless. So, we'll see where this goes. If he's going to become Dario Cueto's new right-hand man, or is he going to replace someone in the crew like Big Rick? Is Big Rick still going to be around? We'll have to see. So, yeah, like I said, 10 out of 10 for this one. Great. This episode is kind of a reset, because we got a new champ. Um, Seemed like some old rivalries were kind of squashed. Some are still going. A little bit of everything in this episode. Just another great one. So that's it for this one. Can't wait to see where this goes, what they're going to do with Cage next, and our reigning and defending champion, Prince Puma. Can't wait to see what happens. And that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching.